This is Showtime Sean Porter.
This is Aerosmith Jr.
Hey everyone, this is Jesse Vargas.
And you're watching True School Sports.
You're watching True School Sports.
And you're watching True School Sports.
Stay tuned.
Boxing is going to be all right, so, you know, it's a hell of a thing, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I'm glad we touched on my man Panama. He rest in peace.
R.I.P. to Panama Lewis. There was one more thing I wanted to touch on before we ended the interview. Did you see Deontay Wilder finally fired Mark Breland? And
yeah, well, I saw and I read where Shirley Finger made a statement, you know, Mark Breland is out. Mark Breland is out, you know, and what it is what it is. And I don't think that Shirley Finger had any say so. I think that this is a call that Breland made. I think this is a call that maybe his manager made. So he's out. If he has a problem with Breland, the only thing about that, I just don't like the reason why he said he got the reason for it. I don't like that at all.
yeah,
You know, because the reason. Now later on in life, when Wilder's 50 years old or 60 years old or something like that, then maybe he may change his mind. He may look back and he may change his mind about this, you know. And right now, his ego is in the way. He's young. He's full of fire, and he's embarrassed. And these type of things got him saying what he's saying. You know, he shouldn't have stopped the fight. I should have gone out on my shield. Everybody in my camp know. Everybody in my camp know that this is the way I wanted to go out. If I had to go out, I'm a puncher, and I always got a punch a chance. Now what you doing is listen to what you done heard before. You always got a puncher's chance. You couldn't punch because you didn't have no power. The man knocked all the juice out of you. You didn't have no power. So you couldn't punch. So how do you have a puncher's chance? Now, what's about to happen is that body you're talking about is almost getting ready to be got, and it's yours. Now, Breland know you. He know you've been with you all this time. He knew that you was at a point right there you could have got seriously hurt. So he stopped the fight. He did the right thing.
he had compassion.
Well, I don't. You know what? When you come down to boxing, I don't know if I got compassion in that type of situation or not. It's about doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Okay, doing the right thing. Now, let's say, Stacey, you saying later on that Wilder, when they interview him and do a story or something to write a book, he's going to change his mindset. Now, I'm going to tell you why he's going to change his mindset. Because he get older, he's going to get wiser. When you look back, he's going to get smarter about the situation. Okay, and when he's sitting there with his grandchildren, and Wilder's sitting there with his grandchildren on his knees and playing with his son's kids or his daughter's kids and little Deontay Wilder, the third grandson, on his knees, then he'll start to thinking, I may not have been here if it wasn't for Breland. See, now you start to thinking. Okay, I may not have little Wilder, Deontay Wilder the third, on my knee if it wasn't for Mark Breland. I might not have been here.
Absolutely.
So now you're gonna change your mind. You know what you need to do is call that man and say, look, you did the right thing. I apologize for all this, but I think that we're going to have to go our separate ways. Be a man. Own up to it. That's nothing to be embarrassed about. You know, you don't have to wait till you get 50 and Deontay Jr. the third on your knee. Breland about to save your life, boy. So you'll change your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see who we replaced him with? Do you know?
Malik Scott.
Malik Scott, yeah. a guy that he stopped. And it's like weird to me.
Well, you know, I talked to Malik. I had Malik over in Russia. And I was training Alexander Povetkin. I had him over there as a sparring partner. I had him and Trevor Bryan, all of them had a bunch of heavyweights over there. Malik was one of the heavyweights to be had over there. I met with Malik when he first came out of the amateurs. Good amateur boxer, good tall kid, good speed, good hand speed. Had a lot going for him, you know. And he came to training camp with us with Mike Tyson, and Tommy Brooks brought him in, sent him to that camp. So I got a chance to meet him personally. And in fact, I was the one because he used to like to jog at 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock in the morning. So I told him, I said, look, you need to get up at 4:30 or 5 o'clock in the morning and jog. When the night's out and it's quiet, everything is quiet, the air is fresher, and you can think better. Then you got longer to sleep before you come to the gym. I started in the jogging like that with Malik Scott. So I know Malik Scott very well. Malik Scott is a good boxer. He had good fluent hands and this type of thing. Malik is a good boxer. But as a trainer, there's nothing that he can't train no Wilder. There's nothing he can tell Wilder. And even at the top, even at the extent of Malik Scott's career, there was a lot he didn't know. So he never fulfilled his potential because he wasn't taught. So how you gonna go take somebody like this guy? What you gonna teach him when you don't know? If you knew, how come you didn't do it yourself? So stop all this fantasy. That Malik Scott was in your camp, Wilder, he's your friend. He makes you feel good. You like being with him. Both y'all big and tall, coons. That's it. As far as training go, the only thing he can help you with as a training is help bring the towels to the ring, help make sure you got a lot of water around here, okay? And if you need to go to the store to get some linen, send him to the store to get some linen. He'll pat you on your back and say, let's go, champ. That's it. As far as what you need, you can't teach it. You can't teach what you don't know and what you got to have. But more power to Malik. He's in a good position. I hope he fare well. I like him.
Absolutely, yeah. Best wishes to Malik Scott.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah. All right, Stacey. Well, we talking. This turned into a interview special. I didn't expect this today, but I wanted to ask you: is there any message to the boxing world that you have before we end the interview?
Well, the boxing world, the boxing is back. It's very interesting. The heavyweight division is gonna get back straight when these guys start to fight, and Fury and all get ready to start fighting. So the heavyweights can always flourish, and they're gonna always stand tall. Our eyes right now is on that super middleweight, that middleweight division, and that lightweight division. All the eyes on the lightweight. That's what I'm talking about. All the eyes on the lightweight. Because we had a young fighter to knock off a great fighter at a young age and inexperience. You know, you kind of remind me of Muhammad Ali winning the title at 23. I think 23 years old. I think Tyson won it at 20. I think Floyd Patterson won the title at 22. Now you're talking about young guys winning world titles against great fighters. You know, great fighters. Ali beating Sonny Liston, all these great fighters at a young age. So I think this is what we see now. This kid here, he's the leader. He's the leader of the pack.
Yeah, he's the alpha.
Yeah, he's my guy. He's good. Let's keep your head together.
Yeah, that's the tough part. That's tougher than the fight.
It all depends on the fighter. You know, like I said, the fighter's in the mind. The power is here. You look at certain fighters, you can't deter them. Look at Ali. Ali had one of the greatest boxing minds of all time. He went through a whole lot of controversy. He went through a whole lot of stuff. Most stuff these fighters going through now. You know, Jack Johnson went through a whole lot of stuff. So it's all in the mind. I mean, you can imagine Jack Johnson, you out there fighting. They got pitchforks and shotguns and everything in the ringside. Tell you they gonna kill you, and you started fighting and smiling. You got to be mentally strong to do that. So I think the kid can get through it because a lot of things he's gonna go through, but he's mentally strong. Floyd Mayweather, mentally strong. He went through a whole lot of stuff on him. He's mentally strong. He never broke down. So I think this kid has the same pedigree.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, Stacey, it's a pleasure as always, and thank you for talking to True School Sports.
True Sport, boy, you got a hell of an interview.
Thank you.
That's a good.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT. We're at the Davy Powell, and you're watching True School Sports.